Great, I found a diagnosis. Dr. Brunner had a myocardial infarction. But then why...
Ta-da!
What am I looking at?
Damn it! I saw Ralph messing with this mirror. I was walking down the hallway, and when he noticed me, he quickly put the mirror back into place and was visibly nervous.
Let's see what the deal is with that wall. There's nothing unusual. Sounds like it's hollowed out, right there. Vaccine research documents. This patient died. And this one. And another one. Dear Lord. 3 people died testing their vaccine. Dr. Zox doesn't want this information to come out. This could easily cost him his medical license.
Caroline told you that he's a bastard, and now you know it for yourself too.
He's not getting away with this.
Well, if there is anything else, I'll be staying here for a little longer.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Morning, Anna. Car crash at Utiki. I need you there as soon as possible.
Anything special about this particular car crash?
Some celebrity is involved.
We've been through this, Sven. Eure Tages isn't some cheap gossip magazine.
What if it's not an accident? Or what if someone died? I can't help it if the victim is a celebrity, so get on it.
Okay, okay.
Hurry up, before the witnesses disperse.
I'm sorry. Could you not bother me right now?
Isn't this James Joyce's house? He'll be thrilled to find out what happened to his fence once he's back from Paris. The police must have already left, along with the driver, making this the perfect opportunity to investigate, I guess. I found a book. Ha-ha! What a coincidence.
Miss Myers, I can't let you keep that. It's evidence.
Hi, Nua. I found this book near the car.
Hand it over, please.
Of course. Could you tell me about what happened here?
We're not certain yet, but chances are the car brakes failed. I have to be on my way. See you around, Miss Myers.
Just a couple of photos before I go. All right, let's see what we've got here. I think that's all done. Time to run. Now for the photo. Which one should I go with? That'll do. Time to report to Sven.
Ahead the tilts right and then left when his tummy is hungry. Stay a while inside my office. I'll get you some milk and some fish while I sip on a coffee. Oh, hey.
What's going on?
Held the tilts right and then left when his tummy is hungry.
What's that
Stay a
sound?
while inside my office. Paws, claws, a tail that is fluffy, a head that tilts right and then left when the tummy is hungry. Stay a while inside my office. I'll get you some milk and some fish while I sip on a coffee. Oh, hey, me.
Stay quiet.
Paws, claws, a tail that is fluffy.
I think Matt's band found their new vocalist.
Tummy is hungry. Stay a while inside
Soon we'll
my
be
office.
writing lyrics
I'll
instead
get
of
you some milk
articles.
and some fish while I sip on my coffee. Oh, Amy. Paws, claws,
Come on,
a tail that is
guys.
fluffy,
Should
a head that
respect
tilts right
Sven's
and then left
privacy.
when the tummy is hungry. Stay a while inside my office.
What on earth is going on?
I'm done with the assignment.
Oh.
Come in.
I'm here to hand in the article.
I'm here to review the article. Well, that's a bit bland, don't you think? You could have added a little bit of drama. Are you sure James Joyce wasn't hurt?
If he was, it didn't happen here. He's not in Zurich right now. It is what it is, Sven.
All right, it'll do. You're good to go.
I'd better call Uli and let him know what Manu and I discovered.
Lieutenant Leiter,
Good morning, Uli. It's Anna.
any developments regarding the case?
Yes, a pretty big development, in fact. I've found some documents that could cost Dr. Zox his medical license.
Can you bring the files over to the station?
I don't have them. We'll need to take them officially from Dr. Zox's office. He has...
Okay. Meet me at the hospital as soon as possible.
I'm on my way.
Anna, I can't find Dr. Zach's.
We can do that later. You should see the evidence first.
Where do we start?
Behind the mirror. Meanwhile, I'll take a look around one more time. Great! I found carbon paper.
My God, these bastards know no limits. He's an absolute madman. He can kiss his medical license goodbye, as well as his freedom.
I hope so too. He can't be allowed to continue to treat people.
Did you find anything else?
Several pieces of used carbon paper. This could explain why the death note was written in black ink, instead of Dr. Bruner's usual blue. We need the original death note.
I have it right here. I couldn't get this weird death note out of my mind.
Let's compare them on the table. Ralph, your methods are amoral and disgusting. Any good intentions you may have can't justify the way you are trying to achieve results. I have no time left and can't continue this way. I think this is the end. There's no need to look into the circumstances. Carl Brunner.
This is enough. We need to find Dr. Ralph Sachs right now.
I'll check the lab. You take the second floor.
Okay, let's meet up in the office.
He's not here. There's something fishy about this whole ordeal. I should take one last look around, just to be sure. Great! I found a bone awl. This surgical bone awl is pretty worn out. It could have been used to make the scratches on the lockbox. I'll have to run this by Dirk. Either way, I should head to meet up with Uli, and hopefully Dr. Zox. I don't see Uli anywhere. Maybe he's back at the doctor's office.
Lieutenant, look, I understand a man is dead, and you've got work to do. But I'm not going to tolerate constant disruption day in and day out. My workload has doubled, and I don't have time for this. I've been highly cooperative and helpful, but you've exhausted my patience. You're looking for answers in the wrong places.
Are you done? We've uncovered several pieces of evidence, and somehow you're always involved.
Of course I'm involved. He was my colleague.
Partner in crime?
What?
Care to explain yourself?
That hiding spot is news to me. It must be Carl's. Yes, nobody else had keys to the office.
We'll see about that. Noah, call Dirk over. He'll dust for fingerprints. Unless... Want to save us some time and confess, Doctor?
I've got nothing to confess to.
Let's try a different angle. Anna, please hand Dr. Sachs the full note.
Where did you get it?
You thought you'd gotten rid of it, didn't you? I could tell you recognized the note when we first read it. I was certain there was more to that note.
This is pure idiocy. You're just trying to outwit me.
Another peculiar detail was Dr. Bruner's pen. But it seemed obvious that he couldn't have written this note.
didn't do it! It must have been her. What? She was the one who found the body, and she had enough time to write this message.
It was another nurse who found the body. Ernestine was at home.
Then it must have been the other nurse. They were both in on it, yes! They all hate me and want to get rid of me.
That's enough!
Thank you, Uli. As I was saying, the death note misled me. It was a copy, made with carbon paper, just like this one.
Hold on. Why would Dr. Zachs need a copy if he had the original?
I had the same question. Furthermore, I found the tool that was used to scratch the lockboxes.
Really? This is great news. Let me see it. It's pretty worn.
The paint abrasions match the lockboxes.
They certainly do. With all this evidence, you'll be behind bars before you know it.
Aww.
Anna, how could we have missed the all when we first searched the place? We checked every single inch of this storage room.
We didn't miss it. It wasn't in the storage room. It was in the lab. It was lying right there on the table, unnoticed.
Wait. How is that possible? It doesn't add up. We were so darn close to solving it, and now...
Don't jump to conclusions. I propose that we read a certain document first. It'll throw some light on what really happened that night. This is Dr. Brunner's medical diagnosis.
Dr. Brunner was experiencing heart problems, so?
He had 2 months, tops. I think Dr. Brunner was planning to surrender himself and Dr. Zox to the police. On that fateful evening, he was drinking coffee in the office. I suppose he had some kind of stroke. It totally changed his plans with the police. To begin with, I didn't pay attention to it. But some of the coffee got spilled and left as it was. He was forced to act quickly. Going against all his morals as a doctor, he decided to choose when he would die, and to use this opportunity to stop his old friend once and for all. It was pretty easy to come up with a plan. The biggest problem was creating evidence that would point to an imaginary killer. He couldn't just write a death note with the name of the killer. If Dr. Zox were to find it first, he could just destroy the evidence. The plan was very risky, but I guess he thought he didn't have any other choice. If it weren't for the mistake with the awl, I suppose that would be enough for a jury to hand out a life sentence.
So, I'm off the hook? Thank you. Thank you, Miss Myers.
You damn murderess. I wasn't doing it for you.
Get up! You're still going to rot in jail for all your mad experiments on poor kids. Dr. Rav Zachs, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
So, what's your life like when you're not solving mysteries?
There's no shortage of unanswered questions. I've always got one on my mind.
Is that so? Do you have one right now?
I'm wondering how you've got that scar above your eye.
Let's just say somebody we both know was involved.
Can I get another clue?
We'll leave that for another time. Here's the information you called about.
did you manage to get it?
As I said before, Anna, there's more to me than you think.
Right. I appreciate the help, but, I have to get going.
So soon? I figured my services earned more than one drink. Stay for dinner.
I figured you'd understand. After all, you've just handed me another mystery to solve.